You know, this transgender thing, as far as Republicans are concerned, this all boils down to show me the money. This for them is a money issue, especially with the military. And for the Democrats or people on the left, this is a issue about doing the right thing. Now, I'm going to show you two commentaries. One from a Republican or a person on the right who is definitely for the ban on transgender people in the military and the Texas bathroom bill. And then I'm going to show you the commentary from a person on the left who is against the bathroom bill and the ban of transgender people in the military. Here we go.
The president's tweet caught the Pentagon off guard. Donald Trump saying he will ban transgender troops from serving in the military. Debbie Georgatos from 660 AM The Answer argues why that is the right call. In My Voice, My Opinion.
President Donald Trump announced this week that the United States will not allow transgender individuals to serve in the U.S. military. This is the right call for two main reasons. First, the military's entire purpose is to win wars, to protect America's safety and security. It is not the playground for social experimentation. Second, the Philadelphia Center for Transgender Surgery estimates the cost of transition surgery for U.S. military service members at nearly $1 billion over the next 10 years. That's an expense that has nothing to do with the military's purpose. We don't need to incur it. Our society can deal compassionately with individuals struggling with gender dysphoria. Studies say they constitute less than 0.06% of our population, but social experimentation and taxpayer-funded transition surgery are not wise or necessary in our armed forces. I'm Debbie Georgatos, and this is My Voice, My Opinion.
Now, you'll notice that the first premise that she made was the one that she wanted you to concentrate on, which was the purpose of the military is to win wars. But she failed to tell us how having transgender people in the military would prevent us from winning wars. And then she shot to her main point, which is one that she kind of halfway wanted you to gloss over, which is the cost for people that are transgender having surgery. And that basically is her real objective here. Now I'm going to play for you the second person who is against the bathroom bill and the ban on transgender people.
You heard the argument a few minutes ago for banning transgender troops in the military. Now the other side. Here's author and producer Katie Sheridan, Flashpoint.
Good morning, Jason. I'm going to talk about something of deep concern to me as an American citizen, a mom, grandmom, and a Christian. I want to talk about the outbreak of attacks, both real and political, on some of our most vulnerable citizens, transgender women and men. I'm talking about the president's recent banning of transgender people from serving in the military and the bathroom bill in our own Texas legislature special session. Now, I'm a cis woman. I'm a person whose sense of personal identity and gender corresponds with my birth sex. But a significant portion of human beings are born into bodies that do not correspond to their sense of personal identity and gender. Way too many of our leaders are approaching this subject with a fear of what they don't understand, what they refuse to even try to understand. They're using the most common weapon of the bigoted, the fear of the unknown, the fear of the other, to justify attacks on fellow human beings who experience themselves differently from cisgender people, which brings us back to the president's ban on military service and the Texas bathroom bill. Both actions are completely unnecessary and very dangerous. The bathroom bill is unnecessary. It targets transgender people for discrimination. The rhetoric surrounding both these actions portray transgender people as somehow dangerous to the rest of us and creates a climate in which the very lives of transgender people are at risk. It is not too strong a statement to say that the blood of these people are on the hands of these leaders. We need to defeat the bathroom bill. We need to push back against the president's military service ban. Our common humanity calls us to this action. From the left, I'm Katie Sheridan.
Now, I'm just refer you back to the U.S. military, and that's always the last bastion of American virility, quote unquote. And if you recall, black people were prevented from serving in the military for the same exact reasons that they were trying to ban gay and lesbian people from serving in the military, and now they're doing the same thing with the transgender people. The argument failed the first time, the argument has failed the second time, and the argument's going to fail this time. And as a matter of fact, the military itself has said that it has not asked for this, and it really doesn't even know how to implement something like this, particularly given the fact that you have thousands of transgender people who are currently serving in the military. Specifically, what do you do about them? This is clearly a case of discrimination. The president, again, obviously is showing his true colors. This guy's a racist. He's a misogynist. You pick a letter, that's what he is. And hopefully this thing will not go through, as the Senate, U.S. Senate now has a chance to push back against this, and our own Texas legislature, the House of Representatives, basically defeats any attempt to put through the bathroom bill that we have here locally.